Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Cody. I'm going to talk to you today about E3 because it's coming up in a couple of weeks and I usually go, but not this year. It just wasn't viable this year, but a bunch of people from Zelda Universe are going, which is good because they're going to be showing Zelda and only Zelda. Nintendo, that is, not the whole of E3. Obviously everyone's going to show their own stuff, but Nintendo's only going to be showing Zelda this year, which is interesting on a couple of fronts. The first is that it must mean that they don't have anything to show because for the last year probably all of their development departments have been working on the upcoming Nintendo NX console and games for that. Second thing it means is that they must be very confident in Zelda, and I'm wondering, you know, what it could be. We've seen a bit of it, but basically what we've seen is that there's wide open fields and that your horse will automatically dodge trees, which, look, I'll be honest, that's pretty great because trees and horses, or horses in general in video games, are just bad controls. You just end up running into walls and then you try and turn around. It's just, like, I never have a good experience on a horse in a video game. So if they can fix that, then that's great, but a whole game doesn't really ride on it, if you get my pun. It wasn't a very good one. So yeah, I'm just hoping that what they do is what is good, obviously, but that it's something probably hopefully more similar to like Majora's Mask than it is to something like Twilight Princess. I know that might be a little bit controversial actually, but for me, Twilight Princess is a big example of an overworld that was big and impressive in that it looked big and you could ride your horse around on it, but it didn't actually have much to do. It was just sort of big empty fields for the sake of big empty fields. Whereas I feel like Majora's Mask is a good example of a world where you go anywhere in that world map and there's side quests, there's masks, there's new characters you haven't met yet. And that's what I really want for the upcoming Zelda game. So I hope they don't get too hung up on having a big open world where you can see the mountains and then you can go there or whatever, because that's just, you know, Nintendo has, for good and bad, they don't tend to keep track of what other people do, which meant that they were able to create something great like Splatoon because they weren't, you know, they just didn't follow the FPS genre stuff. But it also means that sometimes they just come up with some dumb stuff or come up with stuff that was revolutionary 10 years ago. I just hope they don't try and, like, you know, here we've created this big open world that Skyrim already did, you know, a long time ago, and that they've come up with something revolutionary. I don't know what it could be, but I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it. So let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on what Zelda Wii U / NX could be and what you want it to be? I'll see you tomorrow.